Hello friends, I'm BD from Team Allius and welcome to my tutorial on how to make your own resource pack for vanilla Minecraft version 1.8. So before we start anything, you're going to need two programs. The first one is what we're going to be using to actually make the textures with, and you'll need an art program that allows you to save your images as a transparent PNG file. Personally, I use Adobe Photoshop, but most art programs support it, so it's completely up to you which one you prefer to use. The second program is a file archiver program called WinRAR, and we're going to be using that to access the files that we need to put our texture pack together, and also make it easier to share your texture pack when you've finished with it if you want others to use it. It's completely free and safe to use, and I will include a link in the description for you to download it. Once you have both of these programs sorted, we can start. So, first things first, you're going to need to find your Minecraft folder. Don't worry if you don't know how to do that, as I'm going to show you right now. So we're going to start by clicking the start button, and then we go up here. Mine says BD, but yours will basically say whatever you named it. This is your user area, so if we click on that, and then we're going to look for a folder called App Data. Now, you might need to enable hidden files in order to see this, because it is a hidden file, and by default, computers don't have it enabled. So if you can't see this folder, I will show you how to enable hidden files so that you can see it. So if we go to Start again, and we click on Control Panel. Now, if you have this come up on Control Panel, just click on Folder Options. If you have this, click on Appearance and Personalization, and then Folder Options. Either way, you need folder options. And then we go to the View tab, and then we click on, where are we? Hidden Files and Folders, here, and make sure that Show Hidden Files, Folders and Drives is enabled, and has a little dot in there. Then you click Apply and OK, and then you can close all of this, and then you go back to your user area here, and you should see App Data. Then we double click on it, and then we click on Roaming. And then you want to look for .minecraft, this folder here. This is your Minecraft folder. So if you go in here, and then we go to Versions, and then go to the bottom one. This is normally the latest version. You basically want the latest version. In my case, it's 1.8.4. If we open that, you've got some things in here. Now, the only thing we're interested in is the jar file, is this. Don't open it or run it. This is going to run Minecraft. What you want to do is select it and then right click and go open with WinRAR Archiver. And this is going to open, as you can see here. Now you can close that. There we go. Now this is going to show you all the files that are in Minecraft that's in this jar file. This includes the textures that we're going to need in order to make our texture pack. So before we do anything with this, I'm going to make a new folder here on my desktop. You can put your folder anywhere you want to. So I'm going to name this tutorial. Go. But yeah, you can put this folder wherever you want, but basically this is where we're going to copy the textures to. So, just put it wherever you want to put your textures. And if we go back to the RAR here, and you can see assets here, this assets folder, you want to click and drag it to the folder that you've just made. And it's going to now copy everything in this folder over to your new folder. That includes the textures, as you can see, look, wood, squid, all of this. And there we go. It's now put, if we open it, the assets folder in this new folder that we've just made. If we just click, look, Minecraft, textures, blocks, for example, look, and now we have a copy of all the vanilla textures ready to edit. So, we're going to need another thing to put in this folder. If we go back to our RAR, you want to look for an item called pack.png. It's quite low down. If we look for it there we go, this. And again, click and drag it to your new folder where your textures are. And it's just like one picture, so that should be really quick. You can now close the RAR and you can close this versions folder we now have a copy of everything that we need in here. Now there is one more file that you're going to need that you're probably going to have to download. It's called pack.mcmeta. I have a copy here. I'm just going to put this in the new folder we've just made. You can get this either from other texture packs, or I will have a link in the description to a download for all of these files that you need. You know, the assets, pack.png, all of this that you need. You can download it in the description if you don't want to do this yourself. If you want to do it yourself, you can download this file from other texture packs and just drag it into your new folder. If we open it with Notepad, basically all this does is it tells you, like it tells Minecraft what it is and, you know, what it's called. So it basically says like, hey Minecraft, this is a texture pack and it's called this. You can edit it in Notepad, and where I've put Team Allius resource pack, because this is copied from my own resource pack that I'm working on at the moment, you can change that to whatever you want to call your texture pack. You know, like, I don't know, Epicraft, super amazing textures, my texture, whatever. Just name it whatever you want, save it, and then you're done with it. You don't need to think about it anymore. Pack.png, this image is basically what shows up when you select the texture pack in the game. Just to give you an example, I have Minecraft open here. I'm currently, oh, spoilers. Just close that a minute. It's a small window, but you know, you're gonna have to deal with it. If we go to resource packs, you see here, this picture is this, pack.png is this picture. If you want to change this picture for your own texture pack, obviously I haven't changed mine yet, but still, you know, you can put any picture you want. All you need to do is just edit pack.png. Just edit that picture, and then when you go in game, it will change this to your picture. Right, as for the actual textures, if we go back into the assets, Minecraft, textures, all of these textures, they're all categorized, all sorted into, you know, files, ready to be edited. You can change anything in there. So for now, we're just going to go into the blocks folder. And, right, say you've already made one texture and you want to see it in game. You're like, yeah, you know, I spent ages on this texture. I want to see what it looks like. I've got a stone texture that I've made here before. You may have seen the video for it. If not, whatever. It's just, here's what I made earlier. And if we go here into this folder, you want to look for the texture that it is. So this is stone. We're looking for stone in here. If we can find it. There. Now, you need to make sure that your texture is saved as a PNG file and is named exactly the same as the file that it's replacing. Spelt the same and everything. So like if it's this sapling, it needs the underscore, it needs everything that exactly the same as this. Then you want to right click on your texture, copy, and then just paste it into the textures file. And you'll get, you know, there's already a file with this name. You want to copy and replace it, and it will replace the vanilla texture with the one that you've made. Now, in order to see this texture in game now, you basically want to go back to Minecraft and go to your resource packs here. Click open resource pack folder. Give it a minute and it's going to open your resource pack folder. You want to get out the way, Minecraft. You want to then put your new folder with all your textures in, the one that you know, this folder that you've put your stone in, and you just want to put it in the resource packs folder. Then if we just come out of there and go back in, it will now show up. I'm just gonna get rid of that. In order to, obviously, if you don't know how to activate resource packs, you could just click this arrow to move it to the selected resource packs to make it active. I did the wrong one. There you go, tutorial. Click done. Depending on how big your textures are or how many textures you've done, this might take a while to load it. So just have a little patience and wait for it. It's basically loading all your textures in the game. There we go. Now, if I go full screen on this, my OBS is going to crash, so you're going to have to bear with me. Now, if you go over here, you will see that the vanilla stone texture has now been replaced with the texture that we made. And you can now see your texture in the game. There we go. Now, if you want to share your texture pack, so say you've already finished the textures and you want to share them with your friends, or make it available to download, you know, put it on wherever you download texture packs from. You can tell I don't do this much. All you need to do is go on your texture folder, so, you know, tutorial folder, whatever you've named it, right click on it, and then add to archive or add to tutorial.rar. And it's gonna, basically WinRAR is gonna make a copy of your texture pack in a RAR file that you can now upload somewhere for people to download it. Please let me know in the comments if you found this useful or not. And, you know, hopefully this can inspire you to make your own textures. Now that you know how I do it, if you've just found this video by chance, just looking up tutorials, you know, and you need a bit of inspiration, you want to know, I don't really know how to make a texture. Like, I know how to make a texture pack, but I don't know what it'll look like or anything like, or like how to make textures. Be sure to check out my in progress how to make a texture pack series. I'm actually doing my own series making my own textures, and that's currently ongoing. But yeah, that's it. You know, like the video, subscribe to the Allius YouTube channel if you're interested. If not, have a good day. I'm out. Bye. Bye. I'm so awkward. Bye.